So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with...
Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Shot a goal!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Foot in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Del Piero with the short one. Takes a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ronaldinho. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldinho. Now it's Pelé. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Del Piero. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's cut it out. Ronaldinho. Messi. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, good-looking ball. Del Piero chasing after it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pullet in acres of space out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Ronaldinho. Now it's Pelé. Not the most accurate pass. And that was nowhere near his best. Ronaldinho. Del Piero. Messi. Mohamed Salah. And that has put paid to that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schmeichel punts it upfield. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's come through. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Van Basten. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. And that's an errant pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Portugal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Vieira.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Threads one in. Messi. Good driving run. Maldini, too strong for his opponent there. Pelé. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Chips it through. Maldini cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Del Piero. Maldini. Great ball if he can get there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Portugal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Portugal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well read. Decent chance! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Portugal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cross into the box. A mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down.
And Del Piero! They're urging him to shoot. Van Basten. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Van Basten. Rijkaard. Now it's Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Del Piero. Hullet. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Opts for safety. Now he's off and running. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bale gets across to intercept that. Pelé. Knocks it into space.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Bale getting this one clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now, this could be a chance. Otto calmly anticipates. Maldini going full tilt down the left. Oh, that's a key interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
We're back in possession and ready to go again. The final 5 minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aims beyond the defence. And here's Ronaldinho. And here's Mohamed Salah!
Substitution on the field.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Number 4, Pele. Number 12, Van Basten.
Cleared away.
Number 13, Messi.
Well, that
Number
might be that,
22,
Peter. Maybe both sides
Maldini.
just going to have to settle for the
Coming
draw
on
now.
the field, number 10, Gullit. Number 2,
Great ball, and he's in here.
Number
Skillfully cut out. He's had a shot!
Number 17,
2 minutes to be added on.
Number 3,
That has ended up in no man's land.
Substitution in progress. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Trabzonspor have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
That pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, that's a fine interception. There is the lithe figure of Edmilson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on.
Now it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball, and he's great chance! And it's a goal! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Trabzonspor are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Trabzonspor have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Back they go.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's got away. Here comes the cross. Buffon claims it without any fuss. Now he's off and running. And that is a little undercooked. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Edmilson. Rummenigge.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele. Del Piero. No, that's been intercepted. Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ronaldinho. That ball looks a good one. Oh, what a... And the shot! It's in! Portugal are level!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
A lot of space ahead of him. Shot a goal!
这个要干谁先厉害？我再说问题，
How's that for a class finish?
理解。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Portugal.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. What real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Simons gets into some space. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hullet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's really well manoeuvred. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Luis Suarez, spread it left. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira tries making a foray down the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pull it, and now the breakaway. Neatly clipped into space. Reinildo. And Dixon. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now Simons. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's come to nothing. Chouameni. Reinildo. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Xavi Simons will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for the run. Messi receives it in a wide position. Bellingham here. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Xavi Simons. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi Simons quietly revving up. Now it's Messi. Bellingham.
That's alert and sharp and very well
And
played.
he's picked out the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Reinildo. Dixon. And it's Reinildo. Xavi Simons. Can he get it through? Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a threatening ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Messi. Goes for a shot! He scores! There is the breakthrough! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 10.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's Simons. Looking tidy in possession here. Yeah.
The attendance for this match was
Vieira
60,810.
battling down that right flank. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Schmeichel with the clearance. And that was nowhere near his best. Chance here to counter. And this is Del Piero.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Bellingham. And Messi! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, no joy this time. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's very neat. He's found a way through. Crosses it in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good-looking ball. Simons. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Luis Suarez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he can clear it away. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. And this is Del Piero! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
It's a good run down the right. Played back to the goalkeeper. Reinildo. That's a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Suarez.
And that's definitely not his best.
11, Xavi Simons. Number 8,
Pull it.
Neymar. Number 19, Bellingham. Coming on the
Cherki.
field, number
Or
15,
Conte.
Diego Forlan.
Cherki.
Number 22,
Now it's Forlan.
Cherki. Number 27,
So what can they make of this?
number 6,
Ronaldinho.
Conte.
And there goes the final whistle. Portugal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
A quick reminder today that
Your
smoking
final
is
thoughts,
only
Jim?
allowed
Well,
in
Peter,
areas shown
I
on this
really
map.
couldn't see what...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric, and that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now it's Pelé. Now this could be a chance. Del Piero.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's on it, can he get away? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And they've switched it over to the other side.
This is the time you need that pace.
Floated through. Thinks about the shot. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pull it. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. Howson is there to clear. Now it's Del Piero. This might spell danger. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pressing high and with purpose. Pull it. Looks to get on the end of this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vai ser isto do inteiro. Pois, eu estava a mais nadinho.
It's quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe, nicely shaped ball. Good read, needed to be. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Portugal are behind here despite their domination of possession. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. 15 minutes till half-time. And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw-in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
And he shoots!
He has done it. Absolutamente nojento, né?
A two-goal lead,
Combate
and
de
they're
pé.
firmly in control.
Eu digo.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Peru are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at...
And the shot! He scores! Right back in the game! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely aimed pass. That's beautifully weighted. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to... He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Portugal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. The midway point of the game.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Surprise, surprise. What a crazy start to the second half. The star man finds his own net. Crazy.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But they've got it again. And he's intervened well there. And it's hoisted clear. Maldini, a picture of focus and alertness. Nicely worked. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No luck with that dink over the top. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Koundé charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Dembele, looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, the defence just about came out. He's going for goal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero goes short, chooses to go back, and he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Koundé probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chance here to counter. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's come loose. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Stoichkov. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pele. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Stoichkov. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Stoichkov. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brilliantly cut out. He's having a shot! It's in! It's again. What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Ball is over the line. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shot chance, surely! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Portugal take the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Foot in. And here's Hullet. And here's Del Piero. Now it's Maldini.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ups for safety. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game. Cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Pelé. Shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Koundé clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Del Piero. And that's gone loose. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Vieira. Vieira! That is decidedly lacking. Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Del Piero. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for...
And Van Nistelrooy! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Portugal are looking to break at pace. Eto'o is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Goes for goal! Nicely intercepted. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the counter is on. Good ball over the top. He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to get it away. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he whips it in. And he's heaved it away. And that pass just didn't quite work. He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Maldini cuts it out. No, he's just misjudged that one. Here comes the corner. And that has been cleared. Pirlo's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pele is firing after that one. Ronaldinho. Del Piero. Oh, that's delightful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele could move up a gear here. That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's there to belt it away. Now that's well seen too. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Pele. Del Piero. Eto'o.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been
Betul.
And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started.
Bueno,
0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Del Piero. Showing good feet. Hangs in a cross. Varane attempts a clearance. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. That's a cute ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he was quick to react. They continue each to cancel the other out. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside. Nicely shaped ball. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. A probing pass. Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ronaldinho. Hullet. Oh, that was vital. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Varane cuts out the pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Van Nistelrooy. And no, that was never going to make it. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's had a shot! He's scored! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal have their third corner.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's lost his man here. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he welcomes it in. And this is Pele. It's Pele! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. No, he's not getting past him there.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Time and again they are repelled.
Italy really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he cuts out the supply. Out to the left it goes. Out of play for a throw. Ball's out once more. Played into space. Pele gets into a good position.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Pass somewhat off target. 2 minutes to be added on. And back to the goalkeeper. That's at the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Muito obrigado.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams.
boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Alvarez! Pele. Now it's Pele. He has found the way through. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Hullet, takes the shot! That's got him rattled.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. It's a searching pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram cuts out the pass. And it's Lahm. Lahm drives forward on the overlap. And he's whipped it. Oh, smashing header!
Não estava a fazer mais nada.
Sao Paulo!
Mais nadinha. Zero.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Logo no primeiro bateu logo perto.
On the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
Era a barriga.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Koundé. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's got away. Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort...
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Del Piero.
Really?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. That's a shade optimistic. Thuram with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That's been cut out, well played. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Chance here to counter. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Vieira. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Pele. It's Pele!
Ele cata tudo.
Oh, the keeper's done ever
Ele
so
cata
well.
tudo.
Pele
Foi uma vez à
clearly
baliza.
thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ah, tá. É assim
So,
que estou na
third
primeira
corner of
divisão.
the game. Del Piero plays it short. Out for a throw. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Nedved. Oh, well played. Quality ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely aimed pass. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Hullet.
Pretty robust defending.
Portugal have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Maldini. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Senhoras e senhores, não deixem de visitar nossa loja oficial, com souvenirs da partida de hoje já à venda.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Zola. And here's Alvarez. Lam has created one goal already. Nedved picks it up out wide. Real chance! And it's Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass. Played back towards his own goal.
Just too much pressure. Have to go.
Vitinha! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Lam got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's made its way to him. Vieira. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. It's Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And here's Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vieira. And it's been given away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has a look up. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Ibrahimovic. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Sao Paulo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Ronaldinho. Hullet. Hullet goes on a run down the left wing. And he's had it nicked away. Nice interception, well timed.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's found a way through. Alvarez! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 25, camisa 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Looking for the run. Robson. Good read, needed to be. The most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for options for movement.
Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. Can he get it through? Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
They get a throw in. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Threads one in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Bullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Early ball. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho goes steaming forward. Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Ronaldinho. He's got tall. Oh, it's come off the upright. Thuram gets it clear. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Maldini cuts out the pass. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Mendes. Rijkaard goes back to front. Cannavaro. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And here's Haaland. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's having a go. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Played out towards the right wing. Pele. There's the delivery.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to... Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he was quick to react. Nuno Mendes. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Kvaratskhelia. It's a searching pass. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pele puts his foot on the gas. Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. Alvarez. Now he's got space here. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the counter is on. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Ronaldinho.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
It's Son Heung-min! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the shot! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking there.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. It's a good foot in there. So, third corner of the game.
Well,
and we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's found a way past, and he's worked it through. Big header! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Son Heung-min. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho plays it in. Keeper's dealt with that. Good ball, good take.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rijkaard. And Kvaratskhelia, passing nice and neat. Alvarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. That's a throw. Over to the other side.
Good switch, that. Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Zanetti. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Haaland. Son Heung-min. Vieira. Nicely shaped ball. That's been slit through. That's a decent clearance. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Hullet. It's Ronaldinho! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's a throw.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9. Número 10. Ronaldinho. Número 11.
Lovely bit of skill. And it's Neymar.
Número 19.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Número 8. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vieira, a picture of focus and alertness. Cruyff. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Son Heung-min! It's hit the upright. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Son Heung-min really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's going for goal! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And he whips it in. Son Heung-min. Alvarez. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Portugal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal. It's Drogba! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Azar. Alvarez. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great defending, strong and determined. Quality ball. Cruyff. Takes aim and crosses. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here! They're up to 5 corners now. Cruyff plays it short. Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Drogba. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Thinks one through. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Ribery. Ribery going full tilt down the left. They get a throw in. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Pelé! Pelé! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Barcelona are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Now it's Del Piero, there's the delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Gullit might just make this. And here's Drogba. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gullit. And he's surging through. Gullit, good driving run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Drogba. Del Piero. Del Piero! He's missed, but not by that far.
Del Piero really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Tries a deft little ball. Gullit, and Gullit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Cross to the back post. Big header! Against the crossbar. He scored! And that was his 20th goal for this team. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Makalele going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Gullit. Gullit, good strong midfield running here. Lovely bit of skill. Pelé, he's found the way. Pelé! Oh, he's hit the bar! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. There could be trouble here. And that's going to be a goal kick. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well measured. It's a promising position. Tries to cross. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Can he get on the end of this? Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
O'Shea. A probing pass. It's Drogba! And that was probably asking just too much. Baresi cuts it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makalele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Out towards the flank. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. Looking to go deep. Yeah, he's dealt with that well. It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero with the short one. And here's Del Piero. Goes for the shot! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And back to the keeper they go. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Portugal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Portugal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Koundé hurtling down that right flank. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Koundé looking to play him in. Del Piero picks it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Makalele. Del Piero. He has found the way through. It's out for a goal kick. Time and again they are repelled. And this is Hullet. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Ibrahimovic. Pele is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Great challenge, time to perfection. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Del Piero. Maldini. Del Piero.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has not gone well. Has a look and place it forward. It's come to nothing. And the counter is on. That is Koundé. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now it's Pele.
Such good technique.
Pass somewhat off target. Del Piero.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's well seen too. Nice sequence of passes this. And he's chosen to go back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Good ball over the top. And they've got rid. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's decided to go for it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? In by Ibrahimovic. Del Piero. And here's Del Piero. It's a loose ball. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Roberto Carlos. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 11.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He is through here. Ribery, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Nicely aimed pass. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the way he can drive the ball out of defence.
He's having a go! Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to pass it through. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. And this is Tevez. And Tevez! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Fenerbahce are...
And he's had a hit! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Hullet. Nice sequence of passes, this. McAllister deals with that comfortably. Oh, good-looking ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, Red, nice interception. Threads one in. Morientes, he's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Del Piero. Del Piero tries looking up for options. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he welcomes it in. Good ball, good take.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aldair cuts out the pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. McAllister. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? And it's Tevez. And again the keeper stands strong. Lobbed in behind. Picked out brilliantly.
Tocca postare a bola, meu.
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball,
Oh.
but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Pele. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! And he's following up. Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
And a chance! Absolutely brilliant! Carlos Tevez shimmers! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the...
And Tevez! Maldini plays it forward, and they can counter here. Vieira. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Portugal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Fenerbahce get the ball rolling in the second half. Played out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the ball. He's got full.
Eu
Goal!
dei também agora.
Oh, he's
É
quite the pro.
absolutamente incrível.
The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pass somewhat off target. Great ball. Del Piero! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back.
He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Fenerbahce certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rashford.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the pass is intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. It's Pele! Goal! Portugal! Back where they want to be. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
a acontecer uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming.
He's had a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw.
Yeah.
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro. A header! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Portugal take the lead. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Not the most convincing of passes. Makaleli.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Morientes! Oh, what has happened here? Nice control.
Fenerbahce really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ronaldinho. There's the shot!
Yes, it is.
He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Ronaldinho. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 19. Ribéry. Número 13.
Climbs up big! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Son Heung-min goes steaming forward.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Son Heung-min at it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Quick look, then plays it in. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Good.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely spread. Son Heung-min. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ribéry picks it up out wide. Messi. That's a smartly directed ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Piero. Del Piero. Portugal are looking to break at pace. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great...